swinging. Derek Collins. Swinging. Derek Collins. Swinging. Derek Collins. Swinging. Derek Collins. Swinging. Derek Collins.
All right, so we're just waiting on Mike. to get in here. Kind of thought that would be a little bit better, but while we're waiting for him, Bravo, 100%. I think you're Bravo 1. You're right. Saw a bunch of changes in that second half. Defense looked a little bit better. They got way closer into the game. I think Mike said this before. I want to give him the credit because I think that's who said it. That starting lineup needs to be Dorian, Bullock, Wood, Dinwiddie, Luka. That's your starting five. That's how it needs to be. I mean, Wood had 26 points again. The dude keeps putting up points. And yes, Dorian Finney-Smith, I like that he picked it up. He got his shit going right there. Wow. So I definitely think that is the key right there. I think that's who has to be in your starting five. Let those guys come off the bench. Timmy needs to come off the bench till he figures his shot out. I mean, obviously you got to see guys come in the game, so beat down. Hell, they were down by 30, I feel like. And for them to chip back in, I mean, obviously the way they finished, yeah, that's how it is. Yes, Texas Rock, I saw that. I agree. I thought that was that was bad. That was very tough. Very, very tough. Glad to see Dorian though, kind of picking it up. He's not back where he needs to be. I mean, he got plenty of playing time. He had 37 minutes, but got to get more than 10 points out of him. I mean, he's got to be at least, in my mind, 18 plus. Okay, he needs to start doing that. Reggie Bullock, we got to get your shot, buddy. He's never been this bad. It's awful. Yeah, I know. It's tough. I got to say, after being in denial, I'm finally going to say we should trade all our support. Davis Bertans deserves more minutes. Something's up. You think Bertans deserves more minutes? He only played 5 today. It was only 5 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, while we're waiting for Mike, I mean, throw it out there. What else are you guys feeling about that? Bullock missing open layups. I must have missed that. That might have been when I was driving back from the station. I did miss a lot of the second, and I got back in time for halftime. Mike is on a bit of a delay here. Uh-oh, his computer's not restarting. It was wide open, huh? Damn it. He almost missed one. I think it was in the first quarter when we were sitting there. We saw that. The other one that stood out too, Powell looked bad. I'm pulling for this guy. I really am. I hate that I have to say bad things about him, but man, I'm pulling for him. But the foul trouble killed everything. That's tough. It's so freaking tough. Refs were having a typical night as well. Can't blame the refs, man. We got to stop doing that. We're not making shots. No. I mean, we were 35%, let's see, from the three-point line, 61 from the free throw line. We were 50% on a regular field goal. So you think Powell was Powell? I mean, I guess I could see that, but it's so frustrating. So frustrating. It's this. Tatum had 15 free throws in the first half. Wait, hold on. They stopped playing him just like in the playoffs. 11, but I think Powell had 11 minutes. How'd McGee? I only saw him in there for a little. Yeah, he only played 5 minutes. What are we doing? I know he got a foul, so he got 5 points. Like, what? We have to get more out of him. Powell can have a good game against bad teams, but not a team like... Yeah, I agree. A team like Boston, you cannot have that happening. Watching Golden State and the Clippers, that looked good right there. I mean, Mike said this too, and I agreed with this. Great alley-oop guy. That's good. But we need somebody. I mean, sorry, Mike just texted me. I hope he brings that up when he gets in here. Yeah, Mike brought this up. He tries hard, and he does. And I get it. But he's not, I don't even know how you want to put it. He's not doing much. He gets out rebounded. He can't really shoot. He's great when it comes to alley-oops. His defense is meh. I mean, I really want this guy to do so good. I really do. He tries so hard. He's trying to earn everything in there. Green was playing well, but he was costing the team on defense. Crap. See, our defense just was like sloppy, and then all of a sudden they turned it up in the second half. Because trust me, they were down by 30, and then they came back and got it within 10. Actually, it was 9 at one point, and then the fouls started happening. Ooh, wow. I just feel, too, that we got to stop trying to shoot as if we're Golden State. We're not. We have I get it. We have okay shooters. You know, Dorian's, he can be so much better than he is. He's playing like Dookie at the time right now. I know he's a way better shooter. He's a way better player. Timmy, I know he can shoot. Okay. I know he can. He takes a lot of shots, but he's got to get it together. The injury thing is costing him. I don't know if maybe that's something that's in his head. He's got to get that confidence and trust his shot. Bullock just has to get it going. This is ridiculous. I don't like this whole curse thing of him. Now, Bassick says he's a guy that just can't shoot in October and November. So we got to get past that. We got to get him right. LA is shooting better than us right now. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's early. It's all right. Green is so, excuse me, long day. Green is so up and down. Yeah, I get it. I do like him. He does do a lot of jumping and passing though. So, oh, there he is. I think we got Mike. Hold on. There we go. We'll see what happens over here. It's the old kiss. Drives you crazy. Tell us why does he drive you crazy? What is it that stands out that drives you so bonkers when it comes to this? All right, Mike's back, but we can't hear him or see him. I think he's loading in. He's muted. Oh wait, here it comes. He's loading. But yeah, while we're waiting for him, we'll get him here in a second. He's playing like a role-playing 21-year-old. Well, he's a young kid. Okay, we got Mike. We do have a picture of Mike.
Okay.
And
Can
now
you hear me?
Yes, we got him. All right, welcome, Mike. We have, just to give you an idea of what we're talking about so far, and then we're going to dive into it. We were talking about, actually, you know what? Just screw it. Let's get right into the game. What's your thoughts of what you just witnessed?
So Boston's one of the best teams in the NBA. Jason Tatum is in the category of Luka Doncic, along with Jokic, along with the Greek Freak, right? I mean, so you're playing a team that has a guy that's almost or as good as Luka, right, in the same category. And their role players are 5 times better than the Mavs role players. That's just a much better team. That being said, I was watching on ESPN. I thought Doris Burke pointed out multiple times Mavericks don't seem to be connected as a team. They're kind of hanging their head. Their rotations don't look crisp. They don't look like they're making adjustments. And, you know, in the kind of late third, mid fourth, the Mavericks made a few runs. When you're down by 25, 30 points, you know, it's really tough to get back in the game unless you're playing the Mavericks. So they did the best they could. I thought they showed some energy and effort at times, but I think they're totally outmatched. That's not fair talent-wise. That's a team that if you played in the playoffs right now, they would sweep you, and I don't think any game would be close unless Luka went for like 60.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is the one thing that stands out to me as a positive. I always try to find something positive from a game that, in this situation, just like here, it was just a bad game. They did almost come back. They got down into single digits. They got it down to 9. They were down 30 at one point. So for them to get it down to 9, that's a huge positive. I think also too, this is, and I said this at the very beginning while we were waiting for you, and I gave you all the credit because this is where you, I think, said this, was the starting 5 needs to be Dorian Finney-Smith, Reggie Bullock, Christian Wood, Spencer Dinwiddie, and then Luka.
I don't want to see Reggie Bullock.
I thought you had him. Who was your guy that you had out there instead of him?
Josh Green.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That still works for me.
Yeah. And look, Reggie Bullock right now is not an NBA basketball player. And for some weird reason, this is just who he is. We still have another, 7 to 10 games until he's going to be an NBA basketball player. This is what he did last year. I remember being so mad and frustrated with him, going, what a horrible pickup. What was anybody talking about? And then Christmas happened, and he became a good basketball player, a contributing role player. But right now he's miserable. But I think tonight showed I thought that in the third, fourth quarter, right, I texted you and I said, maybe this isn't the worst thing being down by 30 at halftime, is that Jason Kidd can try a few different things. Now, what he did do is he left Luka out for the whole game. He's like, you're going to play the whole time. And you could tell with about 5 minutes to go, Luka had nothing left. It's really tough to play 24 straight minutes in an NBA game. But I thought playing Christian Wood out there, you saw what he can give you. He's going to be bad on some rotations. He's going to screw up defensively. There might be on an offense, he might mess up your spacing for a minute or two. But at the end of the day, he's going to get you 20 points. He's going to get you 10 rebounds. There's nobody else that's a guy on this team that can get you 20 points and 10 rebounds on a consistent basis. I don't know if it matters to Jason Kidd, but I think it was huge to see tonight against Boston that Christian Wood, if you just leave him out there for 30 minutes, he's going to get you 20 points. He's going to get you 10 or more rebounds. There's going to be mistakes being made by him. He's not perfect. He's not a great player, but he's the best we have next to Luka.
I want to, because you're exactly right. I think the other thing too that kind of pisses me off, and then I want to throw this out before we forget. Christian Wood played 34 minutes. We needed him out there. I saw JaVale McGee he was only in for 5 minutes, him and Bertans. And the reason why I bring them both up, you'll see here in a second. But McGee, 5 points. I mean, he was perfect out there. We gotta get more out of him. Powell was obviously in foul trouble. I texted you that right away, but right before I left, it was the last thing I had seen. He got into foul trouble right away. Three fouls in the first quarter. He only plays 11 minutes. That's actually, never mind. Bertans isn't really your big guy, but somewhat big guy out there. That's 21 minutes between those three. And on top of that, one of the guys in the stream was saying that they think Bertans, let me see if I can find it. I'll die on the hill that Davis Bertans deserves 10 plus minutes. Now, what injury is he coming back from?
It's a knee injury, I believe.
Okay, so him being hurt, I don't see them jumping right away to give him 10 plus minutes. Because clearly he's not getting much. He had 3 minutes the last time he was out there, 5 minutes this time. We're slowly getting him in there.
Let me tell you where Davis Bertans is going to struggle with the Dallas Mavs this year. Is since you don't have Jalen Brunson, he really has to have somebody set up his shot. He has a very quick release, a very good shot, one of the better catch and shoot guys in the NBA. But when I thought part of his struggle and why they had to take him out kind of quick, he came into the game while Luka was resting. And if Brunson's not on your team, which he's not, and Dinwiddie is a combo guard, he's not a point guard. Brunson's a point guard. You know, Malcolm Brogdon, when you watched him tonight, he's a point guard. The Celtics made it to the NBA Finals last year without a point guard. Marcus Smart is a combo guard. He is not a point guard. He can play both, but you don't want him playing point guard. He's not a point guard. So Davis Bertans, when he needs the ball from somebody who sees the court well, throws him a quick pass, and he gets off his quick release shot. So Davis Bertans, I don't mind him playing 10 minutes a night, but it has to be when Luka's on the court because we don't have Brunson to help him get good shots.
Well, we don't really have anybody that can dribble besides Dinwiddie.
Yeah. And Dinwiddie's our only other guy, and nothing against Dinwiddie. I like him. I'm not trying to take a shot here at Dinwiddie. It's that Dinwiddie fits into the category of Marcus Smart point guard, if you want to call them point guards. They struggle as pure point guards. They're more combo guards that need another ball handler on the court for them to be at their best. And that's why Dinwiddie last year, and he's doing good this year, but Dinwiddie always had Brunson or always had Luka, sometimes both of them on the court, which made him the third ball handler. And so right now, you got to watch when Dinwiddie's out there. It makes it really tough on this offense because Luka was great tonight. I mean, Luka at one point was 10 of 14, 9 of 13 at halftime for 22 points. He ran out of gas. I mean, there's no way you're going to win that game. But the other thing, too, about maybe the big man rotation, Derek, and I'll let you talk here. Sorry I'm talking so much, is
No, you're good.
Because Robert Williams is out. Remember, their best defensive player, their man in the middle, wasn't even there tonight. So they really were only running Al Horford as kind of their only major big in there. So when Horford would come out, they were playing a little bit of small ball, but they're so gifted and so athletic and so talented that they can get away with that against a team like Dallas. We don't have anybody that can punish them for doing that. We punished them a little bit with Christian Wood posting up and having a good game down low for the most part. But we can't really punish a team where we can get 3 offensive rebounds on one possession because they decided not to play a center.
Well, we even watched when we were up in the studio before we left. Powell was trying to box out whatever, and he missed 3 chances on the rebounds. They got 3 rebounds.
He has the position.
I know, and we need somebody down there to help. And to me, it's Christian Wood. We need somebody else though. We also need somebody that can move the ball around. We rely, like we've said many, many times, we rely so much on Luka. It's easily noticed. Every team we play is like, okay, cool, you shoot it. We'll take care of Luka. Well, we'll try, because obviously he still puts up points. Hell, he had 42 points tonight. Yeah. He's gonna try to move the ball around there. It's like nobody cares. All right, go ahead, shoot it, Timmy. Go ahead and shoot. I know how much. I lost that one, so I owe you money there. He only got 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points, right?
He played 22 minutes. I should have went by that. How many minutes does he play? I'll
tell you what, Stephen A. Smith took a nice shot at Tim Hardaway Jr. in the post game on ESPN. I mean, he specifically named him, but Stephen A. Smith pretty much said, look, Luke is an MVP candidate. Luke is one of the best players in the league, but the other players get paychecks on the Dallas Mavericks, and they got to start playing like they're getting paid in the NBA.
I agree with that. And maybe that's what it takes. Maybe Kid has to call him out. Maybe that's something that has to happen is no more of this buddy coach. Let's go. We're not bro coach. Let's go in there. If you got to make comments at the guys, you got to go after them. You got to fire them up because we have got to make our shots. I mean, we shot 35% today from the 3-point line. We were 53 in the field, but that's not too bad. But going against, the Celtics, they were 50% from the 3-point line and then 53% from the field.
What's also weird is this. Reggie Bullock, I understand he can't make a shot to save his life. Did you see it was late in the game where Luka threw an outlet pass for an uncontested layup? Reggie Bullock almost missed the uncontested layup. And
we saw that before. Yeah, I have to cut you off on that because we did see that. That was right before we left.
No. This was in the fourth quarter.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. You're right. I saw that. But he did miss one. I had the text was in here saying he missed a layup, a wide open layup.
He almost missed one where literally they gave him the layup. Nobody was back on defense. Luka made an overhead pass for an uncontested, nobody within 30 feet. Like there might have not been a Celtic crossing half court, and he almost missed that layup. And he's in such a bad way. But the thing that's really hurting us is Reggie Bullock's not playing good defense right now. So
can you actually say who is playing good defense?
Ooh, that's tough. It's kind of going back to, if you remember last year, Jason Kidd around this time said, well, we don't have the players to play defense. And the players took that to heart and said, we got to show coach we can play defense, because he called us out publicly that we can't. And then they really started playing better defense. But right now, I mean, first of all, you have to have the talent. If you don't have the talent, there's not much you can do. The Mavericks do have the talent to be an average defensive team. I won't put it further than that, but they could be better. But right now, they're not really even putting out the effort to be an average or above average. Like, Dorian Finney-Smith seems a little bit lackadaisical for the start of this season. Reggie Bullock's just having a horrible start, but it's very similar to last year. And, you mentioned JaVale McGee. I don't know if I want to put him back in the starting rotation, because I'd rather have Christian Wood start. But I just wonder if we go back to the plan of, hey, Dwight Powell, you're going to come in when we need that energy boost off the bench. Maybe we don't need it tonight. Maybe we do need it tonight. We'll see how the game goes. But I really think we need to go with more Wood and JaVale McGee. And I want Kleber to play 20 minutes when he's healthy. But, I feel like we almost need to go back to where we were to start the year and go, look, we got to try this, because we know what this other way is. It's not a winning formula for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the guys that stand out for defense, and I wasn't even going to say Luka, but he is one of those guys because he is tied for second with 3 other players in steals. So I give that a little bit of a help for the defense, but I think Dorian Finney-Smith's one of your better defenders out there. And I also think, and Spencer Dinwiddie, those are your 2 guys that really stand out. And that's why I said 2 out of the 5, but then I realized that I need to give credit to Luka because of the number of steals. I mean, if he's up there like that, then he definitely needs credit for his defense.
And I get the struggle tonight. I mean, when you're a perimeter guy and you literally have Jason Tatum, one of the best offensive players in the game, Jaylen Brown, a perennial all-star, Malcolm Brogdon, now they have a point guard. I think this makes the Celtics a championship team now with Malcolm Brogdon on the team. Marcus Smart is a very good combo guard. They have some bigger guys like Grant Williams, who's not tall but really thick and strong, that can handle the ball and pass the ball from the perimeter and shoot the ball too. Is that the Mavericks were just out of sorts defensively. And I got to give the Celtics a lot of credit. They're the best team in the NBA, but I mean, Dorian Finney-Smith, whoever it was, Reggie Bullock, Dorian Finney-Smith, Luka Doncic, Dinwiddie, they were all getting blown by for layups.
Also, I just realized this too. This is a back-to-back, by the way.
And they don't play again until Saturday, I heard.
Yeah, but they played. No, I'm saying yesterday they played, didn't they? I thought they played Tuesday.
They haven't played since Sunday.
Oh,
they played Friday and Sunday against Denver. That's
You're
why
right.
During the game, I was like, with 3 minutes to go, the game was over. Luka was getting frustrated. I'm like, dude, he's played 21 straight minutes. We can't take him out. But then they brought up on ESPN, they don't play again until Saturday. So they played Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday. And so they're like, if you can kind of extend his minutes here because he's going to have Thursday and Friday off. But, at this point, Derek, that's the thing too, is if the Mavericks are going to compete against the best teams, Luka's going to have to play 42 minutes. That's a lot to ask.
Yeah, didn't you make a comment before the show ended saying that they're going to burn him out before December?
Yeah, and he's not Michael Jordan. And what I mean by that is when you talk to anybody or if you saw him play, Michael Jordan never got tired. I don't know how he never got tired, but he never did. And I mean, he was probably 5% body fat, just in unbelievably great shape.
Specimen.
And Luka's in good shape, but his body is not a body that can go 42 minutes a night for 80 games and play at the high level that he's playing at. He really needs to be a 34-minute-a-night guy, maybe 36. And then there needs times where he doesn't have to do everything, but without Jalen Brunson, it's really tough for him to sometimes take a rest while being in the game.
Does Luka get ankle injuries towards the end of the season? That's one of the comments is in here saying that he does, but does he get weak ankles towards the end? You think that could have been last year, for example? It was because I felt like he was big coming into the season. They gave him a hard time being a little overweight. And then by the end of the season, that's when he kind of picked it up and got himself where he needed to be. So I could see that was the issue from last year. But this, I think it's more of, I think he's in good enough shape. Is he Michael Jordan? No, he's definitely not going to be in that kind of shape. That's a specimen. That's a rare breed that happens. But it's still, no matter what we sit here and say, we can continue talking about how we've got so many issues. We're always going to fall back at the same thing. They need another piece. They need another ball handler. And it sucks that we let Jalen Brunson walk.
It does. Since we have to move forward without Jalen Brunson because he's not coming back, I still think the best move the Mavs can make at this point is try to trade bad contracts. Bertans was considered last year at the trade deadline before the Mavs traded for him. There's an article. Davis Bertans was rated the worst contract in the NBA because he's making $17 million and just doesn't provide a lot for that much money. And another one that came up as one of the worst contracts in the NBA, not number one, but kind of in the top 20, was Tim Hardaway Jr. So if you could somehow, if the Lakers, I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but if you could take Tim Hardaway Jr., Davis Bertans, you might have to give them something else, like, I hate saying this, but Josh Green. I don't want to, but if I have to, and take Russell Westbrook and clear $47 million off of your cap this offseason so you have $30 million to rebuild this team. Because if you don't do it, if you just keep this team as is, I don't know how it gets any better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They have to be able to see what's going on right now, and they cannot be sitting there thinking, yes, this is it. This is the team. I hope I do eat my words at the end of the year. I hope they do come back and do everything right. But right now, it's not looking that way at all. Guys are playing, obviously, like we said, they're not playing good ball like they were. You know, Dorian, Bullock, Dinwiddie did all right tonight, but you know, Timmy, I mean, that's Green. We need a little bit more on him, but we can't sit here and say this every single night. That's the thing.
No, and the other thing too, Derek, is Josh Green, even though he's in his third year, coming out after his freshman year, you'll see this a lot from young players finding their way in the NBA that aren't like, you know, prodigies. What I mean by that, top 10 picks. Josh Green stunk tonight. Why did he stink? He was on the road as a visiting player. Boston's going nuts. They're making all the shots, right? And so there's a lot more kind of energy on you, and it's not for you, it's against you. And so young players in those environments can struggle. So I like Josh Green. I'm glad he's improving. Yeah, hey, I can't go back and draft Tyrese Maxey. I can't go back and draft Desmond Bane. They messed up tremendously in that draft. But Josh Green looks like he can play in this league. But I think it's going to take him time to handle the road environment and be the same player that we see at home that he can take on the road and contribute on the road too, because those are two different environments, and young players like him can sometimes really struggle to take their home game on the road.
I agree with that. I got a question too. I thought somebody was here. This Thunder Chunky wrote in here, making it to the conference finals might have been the worst thing for us. Didn't make the moves we needed to in the offseason, thinking we were so close that we only needed to make a few small moves. This team is bad. I agree with that. I feel like we put way too much on the table thinking we were okay. But with you saying that, with him saying that, we may not have made moves, but we also let things go that didn't need to go, which is Jalen Brunson.
Well, let's look at the other team you just played, who has the best record in the NBA. They went to the NBA Finals last year, and they lost, and Tatum had an unbelievable playoff run but had a bad NBA Finals. And what did they do? They said, in that series against Golden State, where were we failing? They didn't have a point guard, and they said, we're going to sell out. We think we have a championship team, and we're going to trade future assets for Malcolm Brogdon, a solid veteran point guard who's going to calm the waters, who's going to know when to get the ball to who at the right time, and make sure Tatum is touching the ball late in games in good spots and situations. And that looks like a team that can win it all this year, that Tatum's their best player, and now they have a point guard on their team. The Mavericks took a team, and they said, to that guy's point, I'm sorry, I don't have his name in front of me.
Thunder Chunky,
thank you. They looked at it and said, we're a bad reading team. But they tried to address it cheaply. See, Boston went out and got a borderline all-star. The Mavericks said, we're not good rebounding. What should we do? Let's go get a 35-year-old who plays 12 to 15 minutes a night on the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. They didn't want to take a risk on a young, budding prospect like Jalen Smith, who's in Indiana, having a really good season. They didn't want to go after any type of higher-end big guys. They wanted to go as cheap as possible. And when you go as cheap as possible, it's usually not going to work out as well as you hope.
Exactly. And you see that with a lot of teams, even in the baseball side of it. If you don't want to spend, how do you expect to be successful?
You know what else worries me too, Derek? I'm going to share this. So if you're listening, enjoy this insight. And it's just an opinion from an agent. So I have a buddy who I grew up with since I've been about 9 years old. And he's an agent in the NBA. And he has some players. And he told me when the Mavericks traded for Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans, he told me a week after that trade, the Mavericks aren't going to re-sign Jalen Brunson. And I said, are you serious? Come on, no way. And he said, look, our firm does not believe that Mark Cuban will really spend what it takes to just keep adding and see what happens. Because there's been, over this last 5 years, there's been times where Mark Cuban could add to the team and go into luxury tax spending. And it was going to be like, hey, you're going into luxury tax spending this year and for the next 3 years. And the penalties get worse the longer you stay in the luxury tax. And this agent, who's a good friend of mine, told me that they will not sign Brunson because Mark Cuban does not want to go into deep luxury tax over years. So this agency, who has good players, he's not a top agent, and he's a lower level agent, like, one of Boris's lower level agents, but in a good firm that has a lot of NBA players. That firm, that agency, does not believe that Mark Cuban will really spend the huge money on a team. He's going to play right around that luxury tax number. He's not going to be cheap, but he's also not going to go very high on spending. And look, it played out. He really didn't want to compete for Jalen Brunson once the number got to 20 million or over. And so it worries me that sometimes the way to improve the team is, Mark, you're going to have to spend another $40 million in taxes to get this thing to where it needs to go. And there's agents that don't believe Mark Cuban will really spend that much money to keep it there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You gotta spend. It's just like in all the sports, whether it's baseball, whatever. If you want players, you got to go out and spend. And I don't feel like that's what they want to do. They think that what they've got is going to work.
I'm watching Golden State, Derek, right now. And I know they're not off to a good start, but they won the championship last year. You know how much more money Golden State, I believe, because of luxury tax, spends more than the Dallas Mavericks this year on their team?
I wouldn't even know where to begin, but I know it's a lot more. But
it's almost $200 million.
See, that's where we got to do something about that. That has to change. The other thing too, like, even I love that you brought up Golden State. We try to shoot like we're Golden State. We try to shoot the threes as if we're Golden State. Same thing. Like I always stand up for Timmy, and I try to do as much as I can to back him up. But he shoots like he's one of the Splash Brothers right now, and it's not falling at all. It's bad. I want to know what I'm going to try to find it while we're talking, but I'd like to see what his shooting percentage is for the year. Okay, never mind.
31%.
Yeah, it's 20 in his last 10 games. He's 29%.
He is a streak shooter. Now, this is one of the worst streaks I've ever seen him on. He will get hot, and you know what? He's going to also get really cold. I hate comparing him to Joey Gallo, but he's a little bit like Joey Gallo. Now, when Joey Gallo gets hot, Joey Gallo for like a 2-week stretch can be MLB Player of the Week. Tim Hardaway Jr. can't be NBA Player of the Week. He can't get that hot. But he is one of those super streaky guys, and he has just had a horrible start to the season. He's not this bad. I mean, he's pathetic. He might be the worst player in the NBA right now, but he's not this bad. I don't know when he's going to get out of it. I don't know when the slump's going to end, and he does take a lot of bad shots. So, that doesn't help getting out of a streak when you're going to take a bad shot. I want him to shoot the threes. That's what he's paid to do. That's what he can do. But take smart threes. Don't take stupid threes. It's like if you get paid to steal bases. All right, man, if you're a good base stealer, it's great, but you still got to be selective aggressive. You can't be stupid aggressive.
Yeah, no, you're spot on with that. You got to be smart with it. I know you got to try to find your shot. I get it. You got to take the shot so you can get to where you want to be, but he's going to, for me, he has to straight come off the bench. He can't be a starter right now.
Oh, 100%. Let me ask you this, Derek. Do you think Luka at all this year will get so frustrated that he doesn't want to be a Dallas Maverick?
Yes, I could see that. If they do not put pieces in there, you're not showing it as a player. I mean, you tell me this. If you were in his shoes, you are a dominant player right now for whatever, baseball, basketball, and you continue to keep busting your ass and doing everything you can to get a dub, but yet they continue to not give you pieces to help you. You need it. They know it. You need a big man. You need somebody else that can ball handle with you. There needs to be something. You need to give him some insurance to keep him here. A prime example, they did it for Dirk. They went out and got, now I can't think of his damn name, the tall...
Tyson Chandler?
Tyson Chandler. They went and got a guy like him. Sean Marion. They had Jason Terry already. They had guys here. They had pieces, and they continued to keep adding. And I'm sure, I would almost guarantee it, that Dirk was like, hey, we need this. We got to go out and get this. And Cuban went and got it. Maybe Luka's not doing that. Maybe Luka's just, he believes in what's out there, which is great. But maybe he's not, he needs to get something out there. He needs to get the message out. I need help. I need somebody here to help me.
I want to have your comment on this. I heard from it was in the public. I can't remember who kind of tweeted it out or who reported this, but I guess after practice yesterday, Frank Ntilikina, I think it was, led a meeting. And I know that he doesn't play much and didn't play tonight really at all till the game was over. But he said, guys, because they haven't been playing good basketball this year. They know, at least here's the good news. The Mavericks know they're not playing good. It's not like they think they're playing good. So they had a little bit of a team meeting, and Frank Ntilikina, I think, said something like, guys, we were 3 wins away from being in the NBA Finals. Now, my question to you about that is, you were on 2 teams that made the World Series for the Texas Rangers. How much can you take what you did last year and just say, hey, we're as good as last year when you're missing a major piece? I mean, you were on the team when, let's just say, you guys lost Josh Hamilton, one of the best hitters in the game at the time. I think it's tough, my opinion. I'll let you talk here. My opinion is it's really tough to say, hey, guys, we were 3 games away from the NBA Finals. But really, let's look at this room. We lost our second best player from that team and didn't replace him.
No, yeah, and that's where it's going to be tough for me to say, is because we did go out and try to get more pieces. But it is tough. You went there. Like, for instance, I'm going to say, obviously, we were there at the World Series the first year, and it was like, man, we're there. Came back in 2011. We have a different team. It's a little bit different, but still a lot of key pieces. And then obviously the Rangers. See, it's kind of hard to relate to that, because the Rangers did go out and make moves. They did go get additional pieces to add to it. Yeah, we did lose our one of our stud pitchers, Cliff Lee, he's the guy that really helped us get to the first World Series. So, but we went and picked up, let's see, it was me, Colby Lewis. I think that was Colby Lewis's first year back. If I'm missing, I might be wrong.
Was there for,
he was there for both. He was there for both.
TJ Wilson was there for both.
Yeah.
I mean, I always say Scott. Matt Harrison was a good pitcher for you guys. But, you guys were a good team. But I think when it got to 2013, if I have my year right, because 2012, you guys were the best team in Major League Baseball and just farted away at the end there.
Yeah.
But 2013, you guys weren't the same team anymore because you had lost Josh Hamilton. Things started moving around. You weren't a bad team, don't get me wrong. But I don't think you could have had a meeting and said, hey, guys, we were just a couple wins away from doing this or doing that. Man, this is now, we're a little bit past that, and we are a different team, so we can't just rely on, hey, guys, we were 3 wins away from the NBA Finals last year. Okay, but we're not the same team. We didn't bring back the same team.
Yeah, and that's where the leadership, too, came in hand with Michael Young saying, like, I'll never forget that. Like, hey, we got a taste of it. That's what that was the big message of it in 2010 when we lost the World Series. That was the big thing is, hey, we got a taste of this. Yeah, they were the better team. They got us. But you know what? We have to come back. We now got we know what it takes to get here. We have what it's going to take, and let's do it. And that was how the motto was when we got to spring training in 11. Hey, we've tasted it. We got to go get it again. We have a target on our backs. It's up to us. And we also were telling ourselves, okay, it's over too. We can't sit here and dwell on it. Cool, we were there. And we were 3 wins away from winning the whole World Series, but it doesn't matter. That's behind us. We have to focus on what's going on now. It's the same thing with those guys. They cannot sit here and keep telling themselves, hey, we were 3 wins away from going to the I almost said the Stanley Cup, the finals. Like, you can't use that anymore. It's time we got to lock it in. And that's what they have to do is nobody's going to give you sympathy. Yeah, you lost Jalen Brunson, but you got other guys. They need to step up. Those guys that got to join the starting lineup and everything, they should be looking at it as, hey, they count on me to be in this starting lineup. We lost one of our guys. Now I need to be that guy. I want to be that guy. That's where it kind of has to fall in.
The next thing that I think Jason Kidd needs to take a hard look at, and I think he's going to have to work his ass off the rest of this season, is I do not think Luka should play the whole first quarter and the whole third quarter. I think that now that you don't have Brunson on the team, I think Luka needs to play the first 6 to 9 minutes and then take smaller breaks. You cannot go 6 minutes of the second quarter and 6 minutes of the fourth quarter without Luka being on the court. Also, that takes away a lot of rhythm of your game. I think a lot of players would say, I'd rather have short breaks than huge breaks. Now, I know Luka might be different, but Luka's 23. He can do a lot of different things. Back when Porzingis was crying about his minutes, they would play Luka 6 minutes and then sit him out for 3 minutes and then bring him back and play the last 3 minutes of the first quarter. Now, maybe Luka doesn't want to do that, but I don't think playing him the whole first quarter and the whole third quarter is best for this team. He's the best player by far. I just think that there needs to be shorter stretches. You got to give him his minutes of rest, but I don't think it should be 6 to 7 minutes straight of game time. That's not a good idea for this team. And then I'll throw this out because I'm throwing out a lot. I'll tell you what, I'll stop it right there. I want to hear your comments on Luka and the way you disperse his minutes during a game.
Yeah, you have to spread it out. I mean, you can't go out there. I get it. Cool if you want to play him the whole first quarter, but if you watch a lot of times, and I like using this example because I got to watch it just recently, Damian Lillard, he wasn't out there the entire first quarter. He came out towards the end. I can't remember if he started the second quarter, but I know he came into the second quarter, and Luka still wasn't out there. And then he went back out, and then he came back in as soon as he saw Luka come back in. So we have to do a better job of doing that and keeping that momentum going with Luka. If we have everything that revolves around Luka and what he's doing and him moving the ball around because he's the guy that's going to do it, we have to we have to disperse these minutes. We got to get it a little bit different. Yep. I agree with you having the shorter breaks. Again, it's like you said, we don't know. Maybe that's what Luka preferred, is having it that way. Maybe, I don't know if this is right. This might sound stupid. Maybe they're trying to save his minutes for later into the year and then we can change it. But I mean, I don't know.
He played the whole game pretty much tonight.
Right.
But I'm just wondering if maybe what's best for him, play the first, I know it doesn't work out perfectly every game. Play the first 6 minutes, sit out 3 minutes. Come in for the last 3 minutes kind of fresh for the end of the first quarter. We want to end the quarter well. Good job. Start the first 2 to 3 minutes of the second quarter. TV timeout. Sit out 3 minutes. Come back in for the final 6 minutes of the second quarter. So we're trying to finish the half strong. Well, I got him his 6 minutes, but when did I get him his 6 minutes? I got minutes 6 through 3 in the first quarter, and I got minutes 9 to 6 in the second quarter, if that makes sense to people. And then I kind of try to do the same thing in the second half. I got to play the second half a little bit different because game flow and where you're at in the game can dictate how much I can sit him out versus how much I need to play him. But I think Jason Kidd needs to look at that. The other thing, I brought it up today on our 13-and-a-half-hour radio show, Derek, which was fun that you were there the whole time.
That was fun.
Is I'm wondering I want to let him bake a little bit longer because I think the Mavericks might have got a draft pick right in Jaden Hardy. But if we get to Christmas and Tim Hardaway's still a 33% shooter, which would be upping his percentage, maybe you go, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring up the 20-year-old and we're going to try to put him in favorable situations, but maybe this kid might be better than some of the veteran guys we're trying to play.
And it can put pressure onto guys like that. It's just like I made the comment before, and that's why I'm wondering if this is something we have to do again to Powell. He had the pressure because he wasn't playing. He was upset. He bitched about it. How do I get myself in there? He gets the opportunity, and he had a pretty good two games right there, right out the gate. This could be something that really puts everything puts a little fire into Hardaway and maybe Bullock as well. And Dorian, just, you got a guy, hey, this guy can take your spot. He's going to come up here. He's hungry. He wants to play. He wants to win. He wants to do, not saying those guys don't want to win by any means, because I hate saying that. I think it's a dumb thing. I don't know any athlete that goes out there and is like, man, I hope I fail miserably. It just doesn't happen.
Well, and then the last thing, look, we both came up through minor league baseball, and there's not really minor league basketball. There's college basketball, and there is the G League now. But it's not easy to do what he's doing, to be averaging 28 points in the G League, and he's not putting up 28 shots. He's putting up 16 shots. He's shooting 56% from the field and 45% from three. The kid's hitting his shots when he's taking them. He's turning the ball over a little bit too much, but he's playing more of a point guard role there, where you would play him more obviously as a shooting guard role with Luka Doncic on your team. That being said, minor league success doesn't lead to major league success, but it gives you an idea. So if you're doing it at the second highest level, G League, or the third highest level, if you want to put Euroball as the second highest level, and you're giving those good, efficient numbers at 20 years old, it gives you an idea that he can play at a higher level and contribute at a higher level. It doesn't mean automatically he comes to the league and then is putting up 20 a game, but it gives you an idea that he has the ability to do it. And right now, nothing against, let's say, Tim Hardaway Jr. or Campazzo, the little kid who doesn't play. And I know he's not a kid anymore, but I can't go put Campazzo down in the G League and him average 28 points. He's just not capable of doing it. He's not good enough to do it. So I just wonder, if we get to Christmas, I'm wondering if you have to not pull the plug on the season, but take a big risk and go, screw it. You know what? We're going to give the 20-year-old 20 minutes a night and see how he handles it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you never know. He might be really good. He might go lights out right away and be ready to go. And who was the guy you compared him to? It was Simmons, right?
Anthony Simons.
Simons, sorry. You got to give him that opportunity. I think if it continues to keep doing what it's doing, I know Deathmatch and just put in here Tyler Dorsey too. I don't know if you had just talked about him. I got my fish people were texting me too. But yeah, him and Hardy, let's go. Bring him up. Let's see what happens. You might as well just ride it out, let him get that experience, because it's better than what's going on. I mean, I hate being a dick, but you got literally sitting on your bench. I gotta pull it back up. I can't. How do I get back to that?
Yeah, Penson cheerleading isn't helping this year.
You got him and why can't I get to the damn
box score?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to pull back up. There we go. Got it. So you've got sitting on your bench, Pinson, Campazzo. I mean, you can leave the other guys there. Those two guys, let's go ahead. I'll flip them. I'll take it. I love Pinson. I love that he's a great person for the clubhouse or locker room, however you want to put it. He's the Boban. Do it. Let's go. I want these guys to get their shot. These guys are ready to play right now, and they're going to make a difference on that team.
Yeah. I kind of want to wait just a little bit longer, but I don't know. I'm an impatient person, but I'll wait a little bit longer. But I think it's starting to, if Jaden Hardy's played 7 games down there, if in the next 3 games he's still averaging just take these 3 games coming up, he's averaging 25 points on 50% shooting and 40% from 3, and I'm going to give him a chance. Yeah. I'm going to say, you know what, you've earned your chance. They've given you the opportunity. If Bullock and Hardaway were playing well, I'd be like, hey, I mean, just keep working hard. When your time comes, it's going to come. But your time's coming because you're proving you can do this at a lower level. They're proving they're not contributing. And then that being said, I just think that Nico Harrison talked about Jason Kidd has to work his ass off and try some different things. I think Nico Harrison, it's tough to trade right now, but Nico Harrison needs to start making extreme moves with this team.
I agree with that. And I do want to point this out because of what you just said. And I've been trying to get to his comment. I hope I say this right. Jay Selim literally wrote, according to Hoops Hype, the Mavs have the 8th highest team payroll, have too many guys making $9+ million. The other guys are paying $4 to $5 million. I agree, need to spend more, but have to stop overpaying for average pieces. I mean, the only thing with that is you can't guarantee that whoever you pay is going to pan out the way you want them to. Some guys get money and they shut it down. They're not as motivated.
And I hate this. Look, the Chicago Bulls aren't having a great year, but when Tim Hardaway Jr. in the bubble had a nice bubble, and then the Mavs got way too excited about what he was doing because every report said, you know what, he's a $12 million player. Even with this run, he's still a $12 million player. And the Mavs it's really weird how they got nervous with Hardaway and like $18 million. Look, we're going to do 4 years and we're going to do $18 million a year. And you're just like, dude, what are we doing? We have some extra money. We don't have to do this. We can you can go after DeMar DeRozan, or you can go after Zach LaVine. And the Mavericks said, no, we don't want those players. They don't fit. We wanted worse players. It was the weirdest thing. Now, Nico wasn't part of that. But under Vegas Bob and Mark Cuban, and I guess Donnie Nelson, I mean, it was a horrible power structure, and they all hated each other, is they decided we want to pay premiums for lesser players. So you're sitting with Dwight Powell, and you're sitting with Tim Hardaway Jr., and you're just looking at the roster going, what are we doing, guys? Why do you want to go to Tim Hardaway Jr. when you can upgrade your talent? And they said, no, Tim Hardaway Jr. knows how to play with Luka. He's a good fit. He's a good guy. He is a good guy. But let's go get better players. There's other good guys in this league.
Yes, 100%. And that's the thing is, if they want to win, you got to go spend some money. You got to do something. It's not just going to fall into your lap. And I am with you on that too. Like, that's very frustrating as a fan to sit here and see that you could have gotten LaVine or DeRozan, some other talented guys, but yet you chose to go a different route. So a certain piece would fit. Like, I'm wondering if it's all this analytics bullshit.
I mean, Vegas Bob is, a millionaire, and I call him Vegas Bob because he got his job by doing analytics and betting on basketball games. So he got to be pretty much the general manager of the Mavericks, or assistant general manager with Donnie Nelson, and they hated each other. And he got that job because he was really good at gambling on basketball games through analytics.
I know. I just hate analytics.
But then he got to choose the players on the team, or at least have a major say of it.
Yeah. And I do want to throw this out because we did talk about them today too. Of the two, who was better between the Stars and the Mavs? Well, right now, 100% it's got to be the Stars because they were down 4-1. They are tied 4-4.
Oh, I've been watching Clippers and Warriors. I'll flip it back over.
I've been going back and forth. That's why. And yeah, it's an intense game. But okay, here's a comment too. Your GM is a Nike executive that has never been a GM before. That's something that kind of stands out, but I'm not going to use that.
Look, it's scary. He has no experience at all, but I do think he's a smart guy. I understand, the whole Steph Curry thing. He was the one that messed that up, and that's why Steph Curry's with Under Armour, is because Nico screwed that up. But let's give him a chance.
Yeah,
I don't want to dog Nico. It wasn't a great off season. But here's the deal about like Nico, which I don't know, and this
Well,
comes from my buddy.
But you
is
said
what-
this wasn't his offseason. Like, this is not his true offseason, correct?
Well, he was general manager last year.
And okay.
And so him trading for Christian Wood, he did that. Him signing JaVale McGee, he did that. Him not signing Brunson back, you can say he did that, but here's what we don't know. We don't know if Mark Cuban put strict budgets on him. That's the one thing that you don't know that in baseball. You don't know that. You'd love to know everything. We don't. Mark Cuban could have said, hey, we're only offering Jalen Brunson $20 million a year. And we're not going over that number. And when you really, to keep him away from his dad and the New York Knicks, you probably needed to go 5 for $150. Now, that being said, that's too much money for him. But you still have the player, one, that can help you win. Two, he's an asset that you can move for possibly a better piece if you – when you lose the asset for nothing, you lose – that's why in baseball you'll see guys that have a contract and they're like, man, he won't sign an extension. And then they just trade him. They'll trade him because they're like, look, we can't – if we lose him for nothing, this is going to be a 3-year hit on our organization. So let's go ahead and trade this player and get something for him because we're about to get nothing for him. And the Mavericks, unfortunately, got nothing for Jalen Brunson. And it worries me that if they don't fall in love with Christian Wood, which I don't think Jason Kidd ever will, is that they're going to just let Christian Wood walk. You don't free up money by him walking. The Mavericks have too many dumbass contracts already that they are not under the cap. That's why I want them to trade for Russell Westbrook, and I'll even go this crazy tonight. I'll trade for Kyrie Irving. And I know how crazy of a person he is and how he's a destroyer of teams. But the thing is he has an expiring contract, and so when it doesn't work out, which I assume it wouldn't, at least I have $30 million in the offseason to go get players that fit better with Luka Doncic.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to do something because this can't keep going like this.
Yeah. Well, I think we covered it.
Yeah, we did. We got when's the next Mavs game? It's
I think it's Saturday.
Is it back at home? Oh shit, hold on.
They're on a 3-game East Coast road trip. We play Philadelphia, who has nobody playing, so we'll probably lose that one by 10.
They got the Raptors.
We saw them. They're a feisty team.
Yes, they're quick.
And we don't want to engage right now in that type of competition.
It's a 2 big games. We've got the Raptors and then it's Milwaukee. Now the only thing is, I do want to say this. If that's, I'm trying to see what that is. The 26th, is that Friday?
I thought it was a Saturday. Well, let me look at my phone. I'll tell you. Today's the 23rd, so the 26th is Saturday.
Yeah, so I won't be able to do any coverage on that, obviously, for being at the Ohio State-Michigan game. So we will have no Mavs post-game talk. Obviously, go blue. And then if
I'm rooting for you, Derek, but I know there's a person that you're close to that loves dotting the I.
I know you. That's why I don't trust you.
I went to an Ohio State-Penn State game in 2008. It was really fun.
Oh, it is a back-to-back, too. God dang. It's 4 o'clock against Toronto and then a 7 o'clock against Milwaukee.
I hate saying this. We're taking 2 L's right now. We're playing horrible basketball.
Oh, man.
We only won 1 game on the road, by the way. We only have 1 win on the road.
I think, too, I want to look at this. I might have accidentally sold my damn tickets and I just saw Golden State's coming to town. Please tell me I didn't sell those. Let me see if I can pull them back. Yes. Okay, I can cancel that. Boom. All right, good. That could be me and you. But
dude, Golden State's actually playing pretty good basketball. They got off to a bad start. Too bad we didn't play them the first 20 or 15 games of the season. But that,
by the way,
man,
Stars goal too. It's 5-4. Stars goal 5-4. They now have the lead.
Really?
Yes, I'm telling you, this is it's an incredible game. It really is. They're playing so damn good in this third period.
Well, good. 35 to 31 shots on goal. I love my favorite Christmas movie is Christmas Vacation, so I wouldn't mind having
The Griswold jersey.
a Griswold Blackhawks jersey.
I've got one here at the house. Greg's got one actually too.
Yeah.
But
is that your favorite Christmas movie?
No.
Elf.
What would be my? I think it's those claymations, the Rudolph. I think they're cool. A little history to them.
All right.
Something I've always watched with my parents. So, good luck on that. Oh, you did it.
In your face. All right, Derek. Well, guess what? I had fun talking to you, but the Mavs suck.
And there goes Mike. We'll be back next week. We'll do it on Sunday for sure. We got Sunday's game. Oh, he already left us. All right, so Sunday we have Mavs talk again. We'll do it on Sunday. Mavs taking on Milwaukee. Guys, for this last minute, I want to go get me something to snack on real quick. I'm coming back. I'm going to play games. If you want to come back, you want to leave and come back in like 15 minutes, go ahead and do it. I want to see the end of the Stars game too. I'm watching that right now. But I will be back on here in about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. I'm putting the fish tank up for a second. I'm coming back. We're going to play games. Well, I am. I'm going to play some and hang out with you guys and talk and get ready for Thanksgiving. So I'll be right back. I promise. What to play? I haven't played Fortnite in a minute. Let's see what we got here. Wonder if I can. I don't know if I'll play too long, because man, once I sat down and was nibbling on those Pringles, I almost didn't come back. I'm exhausted. For those that don't know, I've been up since 5 a.m. for the KMC Masterpiece, the Peace-a-thon. And I don't know what the hell that wants. But I don't know if Snag's here. Snag. I kind of I probably should have just went straight to Fortnite for a minute. I don't want to dive into God of War. I should have dove into Rocket League. Sorry. I'm telling you, I'm a little delirious. I am tired. Let's see how this first game goes. I'm not going to rage quit and just be like, I'm done. I don't want to. I might just be like, hey, you know what? I'm just not into it as much as I want. That's the easiest way I can put it. So just throwing that around. You killed it today. I had it on since 7. I appreciate that, Thunder Chunky. I appreciate that. Let me see if they are on. Bruce is eating his food like it's the last time. Like he's never. I don't even know. Let's just play one game. I'm just gonna play by myself. A quick, regular, just battle royale, and just go from there. Let's see what happens. If not, I might play a couple games of Rocket League. Like I said, I am exhausted. There's a better chance of me getting on tomorrow night, at least longer, because I don't have to get up. So, and I might just do that. I am flying to Columbus, got a hotel as well, so going to watch the Ohio State Michigan game. It's gonna be a tough one. Coming in Dutch. What up, Dez? Dez caught it. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see how we're doing with that. Just fed Bruce. He needed some food. That's a good boy. There we go. Miss me with the only in New Jersey. They had 3 goals overturned against the Leafs, and fans started throwing trash into the ice. Yeah, I heard about that. Yes, he is playing. Oh, we got a lot of new map.
We've been in a bit of a holding pattern, waiting for the next phase of my orders to trigger.
Rescue the Scientist versions 1 through 46. I really think number 47 is gonna be the one.
The translator's picking up a weak signal, which means
Pretty important Christian Wood quote. Oh, read me the quote.
he built these new signal boosters to
And I got Michigan winning this weekend.
tree signal. So point the signal boosters at the tree, and we'll pick up the Paradigm's message.
All right, I got to read that once I land here. Make sure nobody's around me. Love playing for Dallas. These guys support me. Things are going great. I mean, he's right. He is definitely right. I give him that. Do you? That was oh my god. That was an unbelievable third. Are you kidding me? 5 fucking goals. Come on. No, Nat Daddy. Oh my god, it didn't do it. Oh. All right, there we go. Oh, there he is. Okay, I could be having. There's Snag as well. I was literally gonna play one game and then I was just gonna go straight to freaking Rocket League. I'm so freaking exhausted from the damn pizza-thon.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, it like hit me like I was fine, and then like I went to go eat a couple Pringles, just kind of. I haven't really. I ate a little bit, but not like a bunch. So, just trying to like, I don't know. I guess put some food in my body, and then boom, it hit me when I sat down and watched the rest of that Stars game.
Second wind disappeared.
Oh, it definitely disappeared. That was Dunzo. Yeah, that was. It was tough. But if Baron's online, I'll try to play a couple games.
It's up to you, dude. I mean, it's,
I want to get the band back together a little bit. We haven't done it in a while, so let's get everybody where we are. Hopefully Baron will jump in here.
shot him an invite.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot him one. Damn, I thought for sure I would have got a. Oh well. Okay, Head's trying to FaceTime me. I'm not doing that. We don't have a fourth, but we're good for right now. Probably just running trios. I haven't played Fortnite in a while. I haven't really been on in a while, so I just want to keep it very, very chill. Just hanging out with you guys and going from there. I don't, so no hard feelings. For now. Well, Terps, I didn't even know
He's here.
if you were on. You get on. I don't care. I wasn't telling you no. You're one of the regulars. Oh shit.
Baron's just not gonna talk to us.
Yeah, Baron.
Oh, that's part of it. I gotta yap and ugh. All right.
All
You don't have
right. Yeah, you could just. You can keep your asshole quiet.
You think that's bad?
How's your asshole?
Let's watch that episode. Yesterday or the day before. But yeah,
You're smoking the
she
turkey,
called
so you gotta get up early. What time do you gotta get up? It only takes 3 hours. We had a whole segment talking about that today. That's okay when I'm not. Gosh, everybody just coming in with the shots right there. 5 hours? Okay. I do 2. and a half and low temperature. Oh. What the hell? I mean, I had like that. What the fuck was going on? Yeah, I don't, it's whatever. They got me back to you guys quicker, so we're good.
Cool, cool. Turn to lobby.
That's what I'm trying to do. Here we go. I smoke 5 every year. My boss makes me.
What was that? Four unanswered goals in like
5.
3 or 4 minutes.
It does count because it is an empty netter.
Oh, it was I forgot about the empty netter. Yeah, so 5 unanswered.
5 unanswered goals. Ooh, the
In the
taco.
same period.
Yep, all in the 3rd period.
It's fucking nutty.
Your mom's nutty. Damn.
Hey yo, wow, coming in hot. Haven't seen each other in a while, and that's what we do.
Wow.
Just go straight at each other's mothers.
I know. Oh, and let me guess. I haven't seen you guys. I've never seen you guys because I never go up there because I'm stuck here in San Antonio and all that stuff.
You don't even live in San Antonio. Wait,
I know.
goddamn line.
Well, finally, it's acknowledged.
Dude, that whole segment on the radio, Dutch, about Mike's mom's meat stuffing or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
that
her
was.
stuffing?
Dude, I was rolling, dude.
Yeah, that was very, very entertaining.
It made it funnier that he didn't really even react to it.
He knew what was going on. He was just having fun with it. That's the thing. It was so funny. That was a lot of fun. And yes, Terp said it very well, Baron. Doesn't want to hear it. He flew.
But I always say it well when I hear something like that, and I'm shit. I'm proper shit. I'm trash and garbage. I'm human garbage. Subhuman garbage.
Human garbage.
You garbage.
You garbage.
Do you guys remember? Well, I don't know.
That was the New Jersey episode.
Oh,
You
well,
garbage.
It's a Jersey thing.
You garbage. What was her name? I forget. Sharon. You garbage, Sharon.
She just starts going off at like when they're having dinner.
Yes. Well, what are all those little stars on the map?
Some kind of mission, I'm assuming. Yeah, it says position the signal boosters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the stars went off like that. 5 goals in the 3rd period, down 4-1. Walk away 6 to 4.
I heard Robo broke some kind of record tonight too for most consecutive games with a point or something like that.
Huh.
He's at like
He's been
13 straight games.
I believe it because the dude's been killing it this year.
We are playing build.
Ah, damn it. Lost it.
Dial a drop? What the fuck is that?
The what?
Dial a drop?
Hell if I know. Elephant Rhino.
Request weapons and resources. I did it. Fuck it. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Wait,
Take me to jail.
you requested weapons?
I guess. I have no idea. I just found it. Yeah, there's a supply drop coming down on top of us.
No shit.
No shit. got the extra.
Wow, it takes forever. Like you're in a jam, you need some help. You got 10 minutes to wait. We got you.
No problem.
That's all.
I got extra. If anybody needs
Dude, I don't remember how to play this.
mushrooms,
I don't remember how to play it. I need an adult.
Yeah, it's been a minute, dude.
Oh,
There's extra,
hell no.
Extra,
oh hell
what's
no.
it right there? What dropped out of that?
Oh, I opened it, but I didn't look at any of it.
Oh,
There you go, guys. All that stuff's yours. You get a prime shotgun.
dude, what?
There's a prime shotgun over there, I think.
It's a chrome shotty, I think. Yeah, this. Switch that.
Anybody have a key? Nope.
Negative.
Oh, I wasn't meaning that shotgun. I see what you're talking about now. Down below.
Why is that wolf purple? Oh, you just killed a purple animal. I dropped a purple hammer. Anybody want this purple ranger?
Where is it?
Right there.
I mean, if nobody's taking it. Hey, that
I
guy's
just
close to
swapped
us,
it.
by the way.
I just swapped my ranger for a hammer. You guys collecting material you're gonna be building.
I mean, I do. I panic build.
I mean, my mom is so poor she opened a Gmail account just to eat the spam, so I don't know what you expect.
You told me that one already.
With a question mark at the end.
Yeah.
Actually, you put that in our group text. That's why I remember that
Yeah,
now.
you did.
Well, my mom was also so poor she was walking down the street wearing one shoe. Somebody asked her if she found, lost a shoe, and she said, no, I
Nope,
found
just
one."
found one. I've heard that one too. It's a goodie. All right, this dude's over here somewhere.
Probably up in that building.
Oh, somebody
You're kind of by yourself, dude. I'm coming to you.
hurry up, because he launched up
Yeah.
on something.
Baron Kilton. What the fuck?
That was me. I did the goo.
Got clue juice all over Snag.
Yeah, that's never mind.
Yeah, no.
I've got a raging clue. Here's some of this and that.
Tire.
Well, I guess you'll have to sign up with another cable provider. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't.
Oh, are they still here?
I have no idea. Yeah, you can take all that if you'd like.
Cool. Did it come from a kill?
Oh, it came from
You
me.
just shot. I thought you just shot a building.
Where's Edward?
He is on his way home.
So apparently Patrick Stewart and his wife were talking in bed, and one of them made a comment about his penis being like his circumcision situation, and he's like, he says it's not, and he's like, honey, I would know if I was circumcised, and she's like, yeah, you are, and they kind of got into an argument about it, and he went to his doctor for some unrelated reason, but he told his doctor about it, and his doctor looks at his dick, and he's like, no, you're circumcised, dude, or no, he says, you're not circumcised.
Wait, what happened?
Who's this?
Patrick Stewart didn't know. He went his whole life thinking that he was
Professor
circumcised.
X.
Yeah, he's gone his whole life. This was pretty recently. He went his whole life thinking he was circumcised, and his doctor's like, "No, your wife's right. You're not."
Yeah, I don't know where that came out of nowhere.
Well, like I just heard it. and
That's
I
your
couldn't
Patrick
believe it.
Stewart facts of the day.
Yeah.
In case you were.
Does anybody want to carry the old half pot?
I can.
Or
I
sorry,
dropped
shield
one per
keg. There's
I've
another
already
one.
got a keg. I can pick that one up.
All right, there you go. Looks like our guy is over here, so I'm gonna go that direction. Yep, I got shots fired. I was right.
Who is it? He's some silver dude.
Oh, there they
silver
are.
and red guy.
They're over that way. There he is.
I just saw him up the hill right there.
Ah, what the hell was that reload?
Knocked one.
And they'll burn in hell.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
And boom goes the dynamite.
There's still a third somewhere.
Wait, there's
Got him.
somebody else was shooting at us though.
Yeah, it was a guy just killed right there.
He's right in front of me. Says he's like right here.
Hell.
Oh, what the fuck? He's way out in front of me now. I kill a Kev.
Killer Kev yelled so and so.
Damn, I got one
You guys
assist.
shooting at him?
I shot one of them. You shot the other one down.
That's still not our bounty.
No, he's up. Somebody's up on top of this blimp. Uh-oh. What the hell just happened?
Eh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think my game just crashed because I'm just standing here.
Oh
Can you
no.
alt, can you alt tab and alt tab back?
No.
It looks like it's moving. Looks like your controller disconnected or something. We got shit.
All right, we're back.
Okay. That's how you.
You saw me do that that thing.
Yeah.
Do we have a long ways? Yeah. Let's go up on this thing because the clock's ticking.
Let the record show we didn't abandon you.
Yep, going right to it.
New area in front of us.
Nope, I just knocked that out, so.
There's gold and purple chickens all over the hill in front of me.
They got some sort of like XP thing where you can kill chickens and shit. I'm not really sure.
How the fuck?
Yeah, I haven't played in like a week either. Some shit like
Oh,
that.
it's been a lot longer for me.
Once I maxed out the battle pass, I'm just kind of like, eh. What are you gonna do?
There's a dude that just jumped. I don't know where he.
I'm trying to get back to you guys.
Oh, he's right here. Oh, the dude stuck me.
Nice.
They're coming up here. Yep, that didn't work. Well, it shows I haven't played in a while. Two guys up there, Snake.
Be careful,
You guys,
they
you
will
guys
walk
are
into a
both
bar.
dead? Fuck.
Yeah, we're both dead. Did.
And that was the bastard that did it.
Burst fire rifle.
Coco McGee over
Two
here.
shots.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Did we ready up? I don't see a check mark.
I mean, I did.
I know I did.
Mine just says cancel, so I guess I'm good.
It says finding match.
Mine says waiting for party leader.
Yeah, mine too. That's why I was curious.
We'll
we go
find
to the
out.
lobby?
Nah. All right. Go to the lobby.
So what time did you actually wake up today? Like 4 a.m.?
I was up at 4:15.
Oof.
So
18-hour mark.
18-hour Mac.
Mac. Wicked Mac.
Wicked Mac.
What's going on, guys? Are you guys a co-op? I'm a co-op. Are you a co-op?
Wow. I'm gonna DoorDash something. Makes them lazy. Question is what?
Saw a video today where a guy's like, he made it seem like he was gonna do this like movie trivia challenge like video, and he's like, all right, let's see how well you know movies. See if you can guess what this movie is by just this one small clip. All right, and he plays it, and it's just Matt Damon in The Departed going, The Departed.
The Departed. Sounds like he farted.
I thought it was gonna be like, I was getting ready to. I was like, oh, I fucking got this.
It's probably because there's nobody playing build mode anymore. Can't find a match.
Yeah, it's relic of the past.
Nope, that's on me. Yeah, it's definitely on me. Yep, you got that one. You won that battle. I definitely didn't ready up that time. Before I did, though. Before I did. I'm just saying. Boom, 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 boom.
So I found out my future wife shops at 18, so trying to make that happen.
Whew.
Oh yeah.
So I pretty much have to go grocery shopping every day till I run into her again because I didn't ask her any important information. But you know, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I mean, I was going in, she was going out. Like, I mean, it was the whole. It was like
Whoa,
it
whoa,
happened so
whoa,
fast.
whoa, whoa,
It happened
whoa.
so fast.
Missed
Slow it down.
opportunities.
Slow it down.
We looked at each other.
I'm pretty sure you need to go in on that. Go in. Never mind. That was. I'll just see myself out.
Order some Pizza Hut. 'Cause
Yeah.
fuck it.
Pizza Hut. Mm,
Well, you order it after, like,
yeah, because we're finally starting.
because you're famished.
Yeah. Low energy.
As long as you're not low T.
So what do you? It's Papa John's for you, right? There.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I get so much. Let me get out of this music here because it's killing me. It's so loud there. Yeah, I get Papa John's just because it's more selection there and everything. My thoughts on the Jewel Thief today, that was fucking wild.
What about you, Baron?
I covered up my
Talking big-
necklace.
We're talking big chains. Yeah, Papa John's. It always seems like a heartier, beefier pizza. You know what I mean?
Wait, you want to hear
Crust
something
is
funny?
trash.
I forgot about this. Somebody spammed I don't know, like my name, number, whatever, my address for a plumbing service. They called me like I had during the time before when I was watching the Mavs game. I probably had in the fourth quarter alone at least 6 phone calls or texts talking about my service being set up for a plumbing service tonight.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
People do that?
I-
Hey, there's the enemy here.
Oh, that's great. Did you kill him?
Yeah, he's down.
Nice.
Someone's parachuting in. He's on that hilltop right there.
I'm trying to get a gun.
Oh, I'm dead. I have
Oh,
0
fuck.
bullets. He's on that hill. I marked it. Oh, they rushed.
I had nothing. I had no gun, nothing.
It's all good. That was shitty.
What's your go-to pizza place, Snake?
Probably Pizza Hut if I have a choice, but then Domino's and Papa John's.
I'm just not really impressed with Pizza Hut anymore. It hasn't been the same since I was a kid.
It's hard to go wrong with a meat lover's pizza.
I mean, I can
No,
get
I
that
don't
from Papa John's and it's just as good. Add banana
shitty
peppers.
crust.
I don't
I
eat
don't know
the
why
crust
I didn't
though.
pick a Pizza Hut, but I still would have picked Papa John's as I did, but I put Pizza Hut over Domino's.
Domino's I've been getting absolute mud butt from, so I'm out on Domino's.
You know what I'll also put over Domino's? Like people sleep on it, but Little Caesars,
Oh, Little Cece's,
Little-
that's a new one.
Little Caesars.
Is that a combination of Cece's Pizza?
Little Cece's Hut.
Yeah,
Never
I
used pizza yet?
combined the two in my head. No, but Little Caesars.
Feels like a mobile rapper.
Ooh, Little Cece's. Fuck.
Have you guys ever eaten at Cece's though? Like
Yes.
regular sized Cece's?
Not on purpose.
I miss Cece's. We used to have one here. And
There's
I
one
guess
like
too many,
probably 5
too many
miles
people
from
got
my
mud
house.
butt or something and they closed down.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Wiped out all the weed wipes.
I asked Flula about if he has diarrhea
It's
today
like
on
it's
the
a
radio.
$4.99 buffet, but you think you're getting a bargain, but now when you factor in how much
Dude
dude
toilet
wipe,
paper or water or dude wipes. Yeah.
it's tripling my dude wipe expense.
I gave a dude wipe shout out today. Marcos is decent. There is one by the apartment I generally go to.
Marcos
So
pizza's not
Marcos,
Oh yeah,
This
Marcos.
one.
Okay, yeah.
I've never had Marcos.
Marcos pizza.
Missed the sports talk, but Mavs disappointment. Stars, let's fucking go. Yeah, that was Stars big win. Mavs tough loss. Marcos is bomb. Okay, so maybe that's my next one I have to try. I know that's the other one that Head likes a lot is Zalat.
Yeah, Zalot's pretty bomb.
Head gets that all the time.
I'm gonna forget,
It's expensive.
but there's like apparently they're big in Michigan. But like it's Howard's or Howie's. Does that sound familiar?
I don't think so.
Howie's?
I think
In,
it's, yeah,
in Michigan, you said?
yeah.
I want to say I recall seeing that when I was up there last, whenever that was.
Like they had like a yellow sign.
Yeah, I have to see the logo, but I'm pretty sure I
Well, 'cause there was
seeing that.
one in Austin when I used to live there, and I was going to Michigan. Had go figure. And the guy was like, "Oh, you must like Howie's because you're from Michigan." And I was like, "Well, I'd never heard it, but apparently it's big up there." But it was okay.
You know what's not good in Michigan? Mexican food.
Probably not.
Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. That's like saying, let's go
it was
get
awful.
sushi in Colorado.
It was awful.
You just don't do it. Can't do
Right
it.
next to the hotel. Gonna give it a shot, but never again.
Never again.
I just like when places in California just swear like Texas, sure, but I mean we have the best. Like they'll say their restaurant has the best barbecue. No, they don't.
Don't even.
I got a purple lever action. Anybody want?
Oh,
What happened?
fell off the side. I just fell.
All by yourself?
Yeah. I don't have any
No one else.
material. Wait, I do have materials. Whoops. Oh.
The way you just said that too. Oh, fuck. Oh, that'll work.
Ass.
Oh, look at this little dude. Come get some, bitch. Gotcha. Ooh, he had a prime shotgun. I heard that. That was close.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Building like a big boy.
What the hell is this?
I can.
The auction
I don't
is
have any more
closed.
building materials. Can somebody build down to me?
I don't know how to do that.
You just rotate it.
Wait, no, that's C. R.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
doing
let me be
stuff.
myself again. Yeah.
Wait. I fucked it up. Look,
Uh,
how about that?
That'll do.
That's some complex building right there. I'm gonna go pro, I think.
As the game's about to, right as the building's about to die.
Right.
nobody has a key?
Negative
No
building.
key.
Did you get the bounty?
Yeah,
I did not. Hey, anybody want that?
Ooh la la. I'll take it.
I got same text. Looks like the Beckett Stack Auto. Yeah, that was for the Peace-a-thon.
You know what they ended up raising? I know they were shooting for 50K.
They were at 43 when I was leaving. By the way, our bounty is down at the bottom of this hill.
I'll bet he wiped his down with paper towels like a savage.
Wow. Imagine.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever been in a jam, but paper towels are the worst. That's not
You
what
just take
God
you
intended
just take
them
a
for.
sock off.
What? A sock?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on? What are you guys talking about?
You have to wipe in a pinch.
Oh man. Just use your hand and then wash your hand when you're
Bro,
done.
what? Derek, look at this.
What?
Look at this right here. What the fuck is this? I know you'll recognize it.
Oh, it's Rocket League. Yeah, they put that in here.
Oh,
Fuck
I
is there
forgot. Yeah.
You can drive an Octane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Ooh.
what the fuck? Can I do
Oh, I don't-
flips?
Is that a
I don't mean to
chest up
brag,
there?
but
I don't know if you know this.
Dude,
I'm
dude,
making some progress in Rocket League. So in about
Yeah, you
5
can do
years,
the. You can go collect boost and stuff.
That'll give you boosts on its own. Like it'll just replenish on its own.
You can actually air roll and shit at it.
Yeah, there's challenges for it and shit.
Well,
Like I logged on just to do the.
I will say this: the storm is here,
Oh, I should probably get out of the thing and run.
and we got a decent way to go.
Way to go.
I would just go to this little balloon right here that I tried to mark. Make yourself launch.
I would have just snayed. I would have stayed in it, snang, and just drove.
That's a good call, actually.
You guys could have done that too.
I kind of Austin powered it up there on the walkway,
Ooh,
though.
parked it in a tight situation, a tight spot.
Yeah. It was kind of stuck.
Yeah, but when I play Rocket League now, I average 1 goal every 3 or 4 games, so better than 0 goals for infinite amount of games.
Well, that is not bad.
So yeah, in about 2 years, I should be able to hang with you guys.
Going at that pace,
How the fuck
like,
do we get up there? I'm so confused. Oh, here it is. You gotta go up on the roof.
I'm getting blasted in the ass by the storm.
whoa, that escalated quickly.
Like I'm gonna make it, but
Ass blasted.
Hey, I have a purple. What the fuck is this? Dial a drop?
That's what I had earlier, dude. That called in that supply drop.
Oh, okay.
It lets you select different stuff. I didn't fuck with it.
you can do like weapons, health, or you get like a vehicle.
Okay, that worked. It's coming here. Here I got. If somebody would like, I have a purple AR or hammer.
Yes, I have a gray.
Did somebody just take my shoot the balloon? No, I don't want to shoot the balloon. Who cares? They can come and try to kill me. Wait, somebody's watching me. Did we kill somebody?
Maybe. Sheesh. Gold Ranger.
I need that.
I need help. Notice that.
Here, I'll take that. Somebody can take the scar.
Did you want it, Snap?
No, you're good. I got a purple. I just need health items. Oh, here. No, it's fucking minis.
There you go. I've never used one of these, so we'll see what that thing does.
Hey, I got another dial drop.
Ooh.
Says I. Oh wait, never mind. I'm done. Disregard. I do have one though. How far we got? We need to start moving.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Go.
Oh shit.
We're just shredding so much ass right now.
Shredding. Yeah, I believe it.
There's one of those mission spots right next to us.
That's alright, I just started running and next thing I know I was here next to the
Want to hop in, Snang, or Derek's pretty.
Yes.
Derek's pretty fast.
Wicked fire.
Got it.
I'm wicked fire.
You a cop? I'm
Oh,
not a co-op.
Jesus.
Macaroni with the
And the
chicken strips.
cheese. Oh shit, I'm surrounded.
Huh. fucking walking. Nice. Oh, that fucker.
Dude came with his truck. Fuck.
Ah.
Put them all in the room.
I'm almost dead. And I'm dead.
Rip. Yeah.
Yeah, like he had hit me with the truck too, so I had nothing much.
Yeah. All right. I might have to stop for now. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna definitely get on though tomorrow after we eat all that food and Thanksgiving.
I mean, Derek, check this out. Aaron doesn't stream anymore. I don't stream anymore. The world needs you. You got to stream more, okay?
I will
The
do
world
it.
needs
I
you.
promise you, I will do it.
The Twitch's community, we can't lose the entire Holy Trinity.
I will
okay?
hold the fort down. I promise. Tomorrow we stream. We might be doing though tomorrow. Tomorrow might be God of War though, because I really want to try that game so bad. So it might be God of War night.
I mean, I don't have a PS5, so I have to like vicariously play it through you.
We're gonna figure all that out. Well, we're gonna watch it. It's either that or maybe it's Rocket League, maybe it's Fortnite. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Everything's still up in the air. Maybe even Call of Duty. I don't know.
I'm down. I have the new one as well.
I don't have it. I was just throwing it out there.
Oh.
I was just being dumb. I was just being stupid. All right, guys. Well,
Be around. Hit me up.
I will see you tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. If I don't talk to you until later tomorrow night, so everybody enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your night. Go get some bed. I'm going to get some bed. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. I promise we can try to play a little bit longer tomorrow. Good night.